early on, they've been able to do that here in the first.
And, guys, I like what I've seen from them on the other end, forcing a few giveaways, and that's allowed them to widen that turnover margin.
So on the floor for Golden State to begin the second quarter. Iguodala out there with Rush. Then there's Ian Clark. Then there's Festus Ezeli. And it's Livingston in at the point guard position. Rush. Can't tie it up as that one misses. Outside Irving. And Brandon Rush hits the whistle that time.
All right, let's go.
That is his first foul of the game. Some changes for Golden State. Andrew Bogut checked in for Festus Ezeli. Green comes in for Andre Iguodala. And Curry subbed in for Sean Livingston. Irving against Curry. Mozgov sets a screen for Irving. That's good from Shumpert on the assist by Irving. Irving's got his fourth assist in this one. Warriors trail by 6.
And what a first year it was for Steve Kerr and the Warriors. It was the best debut as a new coach ever. 67 wins. He also established a franchise win total in his first year.
On the wing, Irving. Pass to Dellavedova. Plenty of space. Rebounded by Bogut. On our old partner, Steve Kerr also got a chance to coach the West All-Stars, and Greg, his record-setting debut season with the Golden State Warriors. Clark, he really hit a lot of big milestones early.
Well, none of us are surprised at his success.
No.
I mean, Steve will be the first to tell you it was because he was surrounded by excellent assistants. I mean, that's one of the underrated aspects of being a good coach is you've got to have a good staff, and Steve has that.
Excellent point. For 3, Fry, and it's good, assisting on the play with Dellavedova. Fry's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
And that's keyed this run. Passing it with purpose, the D hasn't been able to keep up.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here.
Yeah, you can see they gave up a lot of points here in this run, and he just wants to break the momentum before this thing gets out of hand.
And, you know, that's a huge part of a coach's job, making sure you keep your guys in the best position possible at all times. So I like this timeout.
For the Cavaliers, Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for Mozgov. Love comes in for Channing Frye. And Smith subbed in for Matthew Dellavedova. Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for the Warriors. Thompson comes in for Curry. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Warriors trail by 11. Here's Clark. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. Here's Bogut. That's short off the rim. Cleveland with the ball. Good momentum, 8 straight points. A drive by Shumpert. Stolen by Thompson. Green inside. Guarded by Shumpert. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Clark, remember a year ago, Klay Thompson was the subject of trade speculation, possibly, in fact, going to the Timberwolves for Kevin Love.
Yeah, in the end, the Warriors stood pat, and it was a controversial decision at that point, but I don't think there's any question it was a pretty good move for the Warriors right now.
And here comes Smith leading the fast break, and it's good. Shumpert's got 5 points in the quarter.
That's a quick bucket there. Solid in transition.
Well, you know, he loves the chance to get out and run, and we could see right there why he does.
Green dishes to Bogut. Green kicks to Bogut. And it's Clark in the corner. 6 to shoot. And again, it's the Warriors missing. The Cavaliers leading by 13. Picking up the assist. Irving's got his 5th assist in this one.
Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding, and they're piling up the assists.
Barnes grabs the miss. Barnes has got his 3rd rebound on the night.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
And when you look at Draymond Green, he's not a guy who will wow you with his numbers or his athleticism, Clark. He brings a lot of intangibles, though. And I remember talking early in his career with Tom Izzo up at Michigan State saying those exact things, that he gives you so much more than just what you see.
And his current coach and our former partner, Steve Kerr, raves about him. He's the heart and soul of the Warriors, in Steve's words.
LeBron's checked in for Iman Shumpert. Golden State also making some changes. Spates checked in for Bogut. Iguodala comes in for Barnes. And it's Livingston in for Ian Clark.
You know, you talk about Green's enthusiasm for the game. He's constantly talking, whether defensively or even in an opponent's ear. He's a vocal presence. And also another example of how a guy can make an impact without necessarily having it show up in the stat sheet.
Now a timeout called by Golden State.
And also, don't discount his leadership. Draymond Green's been a vocal leader his entire career. Even as a rookie, he wasn't afraid to challenge his teammates. And that competitive spirit, guys, can be contagious.
This is Ely. He's checked in for Draymond Green. Here is Livingston. There's 1:54 left here in the second. Tries to snap the cold streak. Misses that one. He's made 1 and missed 2 this game so far. On its way from Irving for 2. Good, and the assist goes to James. That's now 8 points for Kyrie Irving.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense, Greg, has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
Cavs were one of the top teams in the East last year, and it was in large part to how strong they were at home.
Boy, did they shoot it well from beyond the arc at home, Kevin. I mean, top 3 in the league in terms of three-point shooting. It does help to have LeBron, doesn't it?
It does. That is a factor. In the corner, Smith with it. And there's another one for the Cavaliers.
And scoring at will, starting to pull away here.
Certainly this one's threatening to get out of hand, and soon, partner. And, you know, for the Cavs at home, they ended with 31 wins there. Second best record in the East in that regard. A lot of those wins actually came after the All-Star break.
A different look now for Cleveland. Mozgov, he's checked in for Thompson. Fry comes in for Kevin Love. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Kyrie Irving. The Warriors also with a sub. Leandro Barbosa, he's checked in for Thompson. There's 38 seconds left to play in the first half. Dellavedova, the pass to Mozgov. That's good. Mozgov's got his first basket.
And how about the Cavs last season? 18 straight home wins for them. 3rd longest home win streak in their history. And that home winning streak helped them jump from the middle of the playoff pack to the 2 seed. This game is going to get even more out of hand unless they start valuing the basketball.
Well, it's simply been an awful quarter. I mean, terrible ball security. They've actually handled that thing like it's got leprosy. Take care of it.
Ouch. Leprosy.
Catching up on the changes for Golden State. Rush comes in for Ezeli, and Curry subbed in for Sean Livingston. Out to the wing. There's a screen. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Smith, no luck. Barbosa. The shot is off. A dominating first half of basketball, and so far hasn't been close. Cavaliers on top, just dominating this one. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome, everyone. We'll be taking a look back at what was clearly a one-sided first half of action. Ernie Johnson here with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. The first quarter for the Cavaliers was fairly even. Their biggest lead during the opening period was 5. They just exploded in the second quarter, grabbing the momentum and running with it. Basket after basket, and they played stingy defense. Now they've got a halftime lead that's going to be very difficult to erase. Kenny, your thoughts? How are the Cavaliers playing?
They looked like they were playing an easy game of pitch and catch out there. The playmakers and finishers were in sync on every level. The assist disparity, now that was big. Now that's the reason why it's a blowout right now, and they played well.
Shaq, what are your thoughts on Golden State?
They were brick city, and it was painful to watch. Weak shooting starts to get contagious, and they were struggling all over the place. They got to work on getting more high-quality chances, more layups, fewer prayers.
And that'll do it for now as the second half of our game is about to get underway. Kevin Harlan has the call.
And as we begin the second half, first half wasn't even close, guys, and we'll see if there is a comeback on our hands or more of the same as we get the third quarter started. Kyrie Irving really making a difference here.
And in terms of points in that first half, he's now at a point where we expect him to perform that way.
And, Greg, that tells you all you need to know about what a talent he is. I mean, I'll bet he adds a lot more to his totals after the break.
And for the Warriors, they're shooting only 27% from the field, looking pretty ugly out there. While we've got a moment, let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. So on the floor for Cleveland, J.R. Smith and LeBron at the 2 and 3. Kevin Love out there with Thompson. And it's Irving at the point guard.
And last season was one where Tristan Thompson transitioned from a starter to a bench role. Didn't let the move bother him and still put up solid numbers off the bench.
Curry. The half-court bomb falls off target.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
No one covering. That's 10 points for Kyrie Irving.
And really, it looks like he may just try to take this thing over on his own and really build that lead up.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
And they start the second half with 3 straight misses.
And stolen by Barnes.
Yeah, real nice shot selection there. I guess he's working on his buzzer beater form.
That's a reach, but perhaps that is the case. Or maybe he was trying to knock a bird off of the scoreboard.
He's about right. Because I still can't figure that one out.
No, and I see no birds up there.
No. And one thing about Tristan Thompson, he is an absolute terror on the offensive glass. Was top 5 in that category last year, despite playing less than 27 minutes a game. Does a terrific job with anticipation of the carom and uses his gigantic wingspan to just go up and reel it in. Terrific motor and nose for the glass. Ouch. 5 shots without a make. That's a really ragged start coming out of halftime. Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
Cavaliers have gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. He goes up again, and it's good on the way-in. Thompson's got 13.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
His hard work on the backboard really just has given them more opportunities to score.
And there's J.R. Smith on the assist by LeBron. 6 points for J.R. Smith. Greg, you were talking about Tristan Thompson. LeBron came out and said he's one of the best pick-and-roll defenders in the NBA. And Clark, that's high praise from the King.
No doubt. I mean, Thompson is an emerging force. He could just develop his shooting stroke a little more, and you're talking about a very, very valuable player.
Good point. Iman Shumpert's checked in for Cleveland. Golden State also making some changes. Ezeli's checked in for Bogut. Ian Clark comes in for Barnes. And it's Livingston in for Steph Curry. And the free throw, no good.
Kyrie Irving made his first playoff appearance last season with the Cavs, and individually got a big $90 million max extension as well. He's in a really good spot in his career at this point.
And here are the Cavaliers. They're on a 13-4 run. It's a pick by Love. Irving drives in. An easy layup after coming off the pick. Irving's got 6 points in the quarter.
And now we can see them really working it inside.
Yeah, Clark, quality looks at the rim. That's fueling this run.
And speaking of Irving's star status, last season a signature shoe in his name. I see, in fact, you and Clark are wearing them tonight. That's always a big deal.
Kevin, that's an elite club to be in. Only the true superstars get that kind of status. He certainly got the flash to go with the substance.
Channing Frye's checked in for Cleveland. Matthew Dellavedova comes in for Irving. Andre Iguodala, he's checked in for Golden State. That's a 2 from Dellavedova. The rebound by Ezeli. Ezeli's got his 4th rebound in this one. And Channing Frye gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think he got it right. I mean, the defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set.
And sometimes we all just want to show people that we have the range.
Yeah, you speaking from experience? We already know how good his range is. He shouldn't be firing from that deep, though.
Cleveland with the ball. They're on a 15-4 run. Dellavedova kicks to Love. Shoots a fader, and the shot is good. Love's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
You know, next time he has that much space, he should just go straight up with it and leave the fadeaway at home. Park that fadeaway, take the shot that's available.
And doesn't he just have a nose, a knack for the basketball? He is by far their best rebounder.
Well, he has been today, no doubt about that. His effort's been unbelievable.
There's a good screen. The drive by James. Love wide open. He fires. Good, and the assist goes to James. James has got 5 assists tonight.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
And there's a whistle. It goes on Iman Shumpert. That is his first foul of the game. Mozgov, he's checked in for Kevin Love. Golden State also making some changes. Spates checked in for Festus Ezeli. Rush comes in for Green. And it's Barbosa in for Ian Clark. And the Warriors miss again. The Cavaliers on offense. They're on a 19-4 run. Well, you go back last season, the Cavs had a very slow start to the year. Not surprising. They had a lot of new faces and people they're bringing together. Clark, it didn't look like the powerhouse they would end up being as we saw.
Well, you know, they were kind of fumbling and bumbling around in the 5th and 6th spots in the East for the first half of the season. Made some changes, though, through trade, and that got them going, I think.
He misses the free throw.
And those midseason trades for the Cavs really turned things around. Mozgov came in, J.R. Smith and Shumpert secured that 2 spot, gave this team an incredible edge defensively.
Good on the second free throw.
Yeah, and, you know, they built the roster to how they played best midseason. I mean, it was a great job, I think, by the front office to get the players that fit best into the locker room. and into the team style of play.
Yeah, it's just a smart shot taking advantage of the mismatch.
Well, with a stroke like that and the height advantage as well, the mid-range J is...
Jumper, no good.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him, but luckily his teammates have picked up the slack.
Rush's shot is off. Cavaliers shooting the ball really well in this game, 58%. Stolen by Barbosa. 36 seconds left to play in the third. He had a nice open look right there. Speights has got his second basket of the night.
Whatever their plan was defensively that time, it didn't work. Not if it results in that shot.
Here's James. And another miss by Cleveland. The Warriors shooting around 24%. Not a good showing here. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there. Earned those free throws.
The Warriors have missed both of their free throws tonight. 0 for 2 so far. Good on the second free throw. 19 seconds left to play in the third. Here's Dellavedova, guarded by Curry. Dishes to Dellavedova. Passes it to Shumpert. J.R. Smith on the wing. And there's a foul. It's on Maurice Speights. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus. We'll go to the line to shoot two. The Cavaliers shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
And a season ago, they hit about 75% of their free throws.
That's good for Mozgov. No good on the second free throw. The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. Cavaliers ahead, opening up a huge gap. And do not go away, as we'll be back in just a few moments with the start of our 4th quarter coming up next.
Let's take them back.
And we're getting underway here in the 4th quarter. The scoreboard tells the story in this matchup, but we'll see how much things change up here.
7 days of heaven's ways and hang-ups. Chris and Ryan again, and we wishing anybody who isn't wishing us well bankrupt. A L and whatever else ain't up. As far as me.
Well, Cleveland shooting 55% from the floor. They're feeling very confident offensively. On the court for Golden State here in the 4th. Maurice Speights out there with Festus Ezeli. Then there's Harrison Barnes. Then there's Ian Clark. And it's Barbosa in at the 2 guard. Here's the Warriors with the ball. Clark kicks to Ezeli. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
Yeah, heard the whistle and then kept his focus and able to still knock it down.
And, Greg, to be able to take the bump like that and maintain control, that's not easy to do. I know you're kind of a little fella, but I was a big guy when I played, so I know how difficult that is. That was impressive.
I see.
The Cavaliers making a switch here. Williams is checked in. And for Festus Ezeli, came in as an extremely raw prospect a couple years back, late first-round draft pick. His minutes were down actually last season, but his production was decidedly up.
Yeah, he went from 44 to 55% on field goals, from 53 to 63% on free throws. A testament to how much effort he's putting into developing that shooting stroke.
Barnes kicks to Ezeli. The pass to Speights. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net. Clark, they've shared the load offensively.
Yeah, they've done a nice job with it, Kevin. Everybody's touching the ball. There's a nice flow to what they're doing offensively.
And, guys, they put the defense on their heels. You can see right now they're trying to react, and that's what you want when you're in a rhythm offensively.
Guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for Cleveland?
Fantastic passing. We saw it in the first half, and it's carried over here in the second.
Well, they've also really been dialed in with their jump shot. I mean, they have not missed much from mid-range today.
Well, we know the Mozgov started last season with the Nuggets and then was traded to Cleveland midway through the season.
And what an impact he made on the Cleveland Cavaliers, particularly at the defensive end. His size and his activity really helped the Cavs become outstanding at the defensive end.
And credit to the Cavs for going out and getting Mozgov. I mean, they paid a hefty price giving up the 2 first-rounders, but thus far he's proved to be worth it.
Spates. The lead pass was put in just the right spot.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Outside Williams. Pulls up on the elbow. Cannot hit. And Golden State will go the other way with it.
And the Mozgov trade, guys, for the Cavs, I think can be viewed as their big turning point in the season. He completely changed the defense of their team. He was that missing piece of the puzzle.
The Cavaliers have gone 0 of 3 to start the fourth quarter. And the shot no good from McRae. The Warriors have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. Deep 2 from Rush. The Cavaliers pull it in. Mozgov's got his 3rd rebound tonight. Here's Jefferson. Jones trying to get open. And there's Richard Jefferson on the assist by Mozgov. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Clark kicks to Barbosa. Takes it off the glass.
Boy, they are passing the ball very crisply right now.
They really are, and their last 3 buckets have come by way of an assist.
Here's McRae, covered by Barbosa. Fades back, and too long on the shot.
Almost no chance of that shot going in.
Yeah, there were a lot of other places he could have gone with the basketball instead of forcing that shot up.
No good from Clark. The Cavaliers have gone just 1 of 6 from the field to start the fourth quarter. A bit of a slowdown for them right now. Warriors have gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Mozgov against Spates. Clark kicks to Barbosa. Spates sets a screen for Barbosa. And it's Barbosa again missing.
All the time in the world to get that one off.
And the shot no good from McRae.
And this is why you need good defenders on the interior to contest shots.
Yeah, Greg, making every shot a hard one, even the shots in close.
The shot. Fires the jumper from the corner and nails it. Golden State's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Now Rush feeds it to Spates. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
4 of their last 5 makes came off of a high-quality shot inside.
Textbook. Really, when you look at how they're playing, they are having their way down low. You know what? His finishing ability, not really at the level that you would expect from a pro, but he's going to have to start playing with more force.
Golden State moving the ball around. Here's Ezeli. There's the killer two-handed slam.
His eyes just simply light up when he gets that close to the bucket, and you just know what he's going to do with the basketball.
Jefferson kicks to Mozgov, and that'll be Cleveland as it goes out of bounds. Cavaliers retain possession.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Cavaliers.
But, Steve, you know, you don't see this kind of a blowout often. But tonight, this is a quality win across the board to deliver out Clark this kind of punishment.
Well, you know what? I thought they did a nice job of playing against the game. They kept the pressure on and clearly were dominant in every area.
Just a quality win, and you look at the box score and some really good numbers for Kevin Love. And the way he rebounded, he surely was a spark for the team as he was securing everything that came off the iron.
And Williams drops them both.
You know, it was a bit of a roller coaster year for Mo Williams. I mean, he had that 50-point breakout game, but then later traded away to the Hornets.
Here's Clark. And off the front iron, and in it goes.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Rush dishes to Clark. 56 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And it's blocked. Another block. And Rush kicks to Ezeli. Barbosa for 3, and that is good.
Not too much respect shown to him by the defenders.
They are in complete control.
This is the ultimate definition of the zone. Everything they've done has worked.
Shumpert trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. And here they come. Ezeli can't get it to go.
I mean, that can happen to anyone, but it's ugly every time it does.
Yeah, it is unfortunate, embarrassing. He just lost his concentration for a split second, and that's all it took.
Clark, the pass to Rush. He feeds it to Ezeli. Barbosa for 3, and another 3 for Golden State.
For 3.
9 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Williams. And that falls.
The fans are just loving what's going on here tonight. A really good win for the home team.
It sure is. I mean, they kept this crowd in the game, gave them plenty to cheer about, and really used that home court advantage to their advantage.
And so it's Cleveland taking care of business in this one. It was a tale of 2 teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and Clark the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
Well, I think these fans, too, Kevin, gave their team a tremendous lift. I mean, they never gave up on them. From the opening tip until the end of the game, they were in it. And that certainly helped this crew get to the W.
And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline. Doris?
Kevin, thank you. Tristan, what was Coach's focus for this team coming into tonight's game?
Coach got after us, told us to start, we got to play defense. Just can't come in here and just let them make a score opportunity. We got to play defense and get back.
Tristan, thank you. Kevin, sometimes you've just got to light the fire.
Thank you, Doris. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it up. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next time.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Hey y'all, Ernie Johnson here along with Kenny Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Welcome back for the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Kevin Love. He was the steady and reliable hand throughout the game tonight, stepping into more of a leadership role in this performance tonight.
His accuracy from the field was pretty eye-catching. I mean, if he was shooting the ball, it was going in. You rarely see a performance like this with this crazy high shooting percentage. Wow.
How much would every team like to have a big man who's able to do the things that Kevin Love does? He can play close to the bucket. He can spot up from long range, pass, drive the lane, rebound, you name it. I'm glad he didn't hold back tonight. He let it all hang out.
And that's it for our broadcast here tonight. But we're just getting started on a new season in the NBA. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Ernie Johnson. We'll see you again soon.
You
JR, get open on the wing. Hey, turn around. I see him. Shut up. Hey, yo, grab it. Hey, right there. Pop it, baby. Box out. Good board. Hey, right there. Pick. Shut up. Ready. Hey, come around. Hey, swing it. No. Goalie, step up. Oh, hit that. No, put it back. Save. Close that on us. Shut up. Set up. Pick. Bust it. Wait again. Come around. Stay on him. Shot. Way to go. Forward. Who's bad is that? Get that. Put it back. Set up. I got him. Hey, get him out. Set up. Shut up, man. Set up. Pick. Stay right there. No. Hey, bust that. Peek that when you see it. Close out, Kyrie. Shot up, shot up. That's on you. Come around. Who's watching here? Put it back in. Set up. Get there. Get there. Set up. Get there. Good boy. Shot up. Shot up. Hey, get it.